Good morning. How are we all today? Hello. I've got some very exciting goodies to show you today. So very excited. How are we all? Who's joining us today? Good morning. So we are continuing on our A to Z journey. So far we've done A for animals, B for balloons, C for cornflower, we did D for drawing, and today is E. I have been battling all week about what to do. Hiya! It's quite difficult, the letter E. I've been umming and ahhing about what to do. I had some lovely suggestions from people, but I think I know what I'm going with. So there was lots and lots of suggestions. We had E for eggs, but of course we've got children who've got allergies to eggs, so I couldn't really show you an activity because I didn't want people to feel like they can't do it. We had E for Elmer, which was actually one of the ones that I was battling between. So I did have it prepared just in case, but I have changed my mind. But I have got a really nice activity for Elmer, so I might just share it in stories a bit later on just because I had it ready and I couldn't decide what to do. But I've decided to go with E for emotions, which obviously with younger babies is quite a difficult one to explain to them because they don't understand the concept of emotions and being happy and sad. They will be happy when they want to be, and you know, they'll cry when they want something, so they're not actually sad, it's just they want something and that's their way of letting us know. But you can actually do some activities with them to help them with emotions, which is quite nice. So I am going to share quite a few different things. Good morning everyone. Give us a wave if you're with us, especially on Facebook, because it doesn't tell me who's watching. So do give us a wave if you are watching us. So we're going to be talking about E for emotions, and obviously I'm going to talk you through this in different age groups because it'll be completely different for the tiny babies than it will for the toddlers. So we'll start with the babies. Now babies have a very clear they can distinguish a face, so they understand the concept of the two eyes, the nose and the mouth, so they're happy seeing a face, which is why, just as a point, hello, glad you could join us today. So you might notice that especially with the rear facing car seats, even if you've got the mirror, babies can be quite distressed because they can only see the side of your face, which for them is very different. That's not a face for them if they can only see sort of this much, which is why they get quite distressed in the car. So there's a few activities that you can do with them to help them understand that even if you're facing sideways, you're still the same person and you're still mummy, and just help them feel comfortable with that. So one of them is simply, if you've got your baby in front of you, just make eye contact with them and just turn from side to side so they can understand that, that is mummy, but she's just turned to the side and she's come back again. So nice and slow, not really quick movements because obviously babies' brains can't process it that quick. So just turning from side to side is really helpful for them, and it will get them used to the concept of, oh okay, mummy does have a side face as well, so they'll be a bit less distressed in the car, because that's what tends to happen, is through the mirror they can only see half your face. Obviously you need to carry on staring at the road rather than staring at them, so that's, you know, it's not your fault or anything, but it's just a nice way of getting them a bit more comfortable with it. Another thing that you can do is use mirrors. So I've got a couple to show you. You can get these phone mirrors. These ones are just off Amazon. These are from the education shop, so you can pick them up. You can very easily pick some up in the pound shop as well. They have some really, at the moment they've got a really nice monkey shaped mirror. It's in a softer foam, it's a bit thinner than this one, but really nice, very easy to carry around in your handbags and stuff as well. So simply just popping the mirror in front, so that they can see you at different angles. It's a really nice way if you get babies to do tummy time and then get them to see your face instead of seeing themselves, and sort of if they can see your reflection through the mirror. And obviously you can do the same thing of sort of having half your face and then sort of turning so they can see the other half. Again, babies love looking at themselves in the mirror, so if they're getting distressed, just show them their own face and they'll be quite happy. But that's a really nice way. Again, using the mirrors or just making eye contact with your babies, just looking at them and smiling and frowning and pulling different faces. Obviously, they don't understand the meaning of them, so if you do a sad face, they're not going to understand that, oh, you're sad with them. Obviously, you're not. But it's just experimenting the different faces. You will notice if you do that, when they're lying down by themselves, you'll see them sort of concentrating and trying to pull all sorts of faces, and it's because they're just trying to work their facial muscles and see how things work and how you do the faces that you pull. So when you're very happy, you might see them sort of concentrating and doing a bit of a, mummy's happy, how do I do that? Okay, so really simple activities with the babies. It's all about eye contact. It's all about keeping them very close to you. Good morning. Keep them very close to you. Show them different angles of your face, so you can do an up and a down as well. Do a side to side, get closer and further away. So although they can still see the eyes, the nose and the mouth, they're seeing it from different angles. And then while you're making eye contact is just pulling happy faces, sad faces, and just different faces. Any sort of funny faces will work really, really well for them. Okay. When you move on to the slightly older ones, again, they start to understand the concept of happy and sad. So when babies do something really nice and we're clapping and cheering to them, we usually have a smile on our face and we're really proud of them. And little ones understand that and they will replicate that. There was actually something that I wanted to show you, which one of those things that I've had and never actually used. But it's this. This is the expressions. I remembered this from someone's suggestion about doing E for eggs, and I remembered, oh, actually, I have got something to do with eggs without using real eggs. So E for expressions, I absolutely love this set. They're usually around £15-ish, but really, really nice. In it, you get a story about scrambled feeling expressions, which is really, really nice because it goes to Humpty has invited us to his birthday party, said happy, and it comes with little emotion eggs with it. So it is an egg which has a stand. The stands do match the colours on the egg as well. I'm not sure if you can see that, bring it closer. So they do actually stand. They're absolutely lovely. I really adore them. But it's a really nice way of, again, the words match. So happy is in yellow, the stand is in yellow, the smiles are yellow. So it does actually match up with the story, and it's just a nice way of reading the story and talking about all the different emotions, going through it. What have we got next? Oh, so the next page is about being excited. So we've got an excited face in the orange, and it's all about just matching it up. There is a lot of endless play with this product, which is why it's one that I'm showing you. You all know that I'm a fan of, you know, babies not growing out of things and having, you know, more use out of toys. So this, it does say on the box for age 24 months plus. But I mean, you could introduce it with slightly younger ones as well, as long as it's being supervised. But the nice thing with this is you can use the eggs just on their own. So if you have them on the side and little ones are trying to express how they feel, they can go up and show you that they're feeling happy or they're feeling sad. So it's a nice way to bring out that communication, helping them show you, you know, how they're feeling. The other nice thing about this, trying to do it freehand, is they actually stack on top of each other. I'm not being safe here because obviously it's not on a flat surface. Let me try to do it a bit better. So you can stack them. You can add in a bit of, woo, told you, I love them too. I'm not even sure why I have them, but it's one of those that you think is amazing and you pick up, and it's got all different emotions. So it's got sad, angry, excited, shy, afraid and happy. So I've got quite a few. So that one's the one for scared, that's afraid, that one's shy. What else have we got? We've got angry. I might just do it without the stand just to show you. Angry, that one's excited, and we've got sad, as I showed you, and happy. They are really lovely. But again, as I said, endless play. You can then change it into a colour sorting activity. So as I said, the bits on the face all represent, all match up to their actual stands. So you can use it just as a simple colour sorting activity if you wanted to. It doesn't have to all be used for emotions. But it's a really nice way to get little ones to talk about emotions, getting little ones to understand emotions a bit better. So if they have got something special coming up, you know, the story's talking about a birthday party. So if there is something, there's Christmas coming up soon, so you could do, oh, we're very excited for Christmas, and then which face shows us that we're excited, and then show them the face. Or get them to find the face if they can. They might need a little bit of help initially trying to, you know, understand the different faces. Some of them are a bit more trickier. So afraid, what does being afraid mean? Maybe they understand being scared instead of being afraid. So obviously you don't have to use the words that are on the book, but, you know, just getting them to understand. Obviously we don't want to get little ones into the concept of being scared of things because they don't have that natural fear. But if there is something, you know, it's really nice for them to be able to talk about their emotions. Sometimes children are feeling things and they can't actually tell us, which ends up being a bit of a meltdown, and we're excited about Christmas. I think I should stop talking about it really. In the next few lives in November, you're going to see it all decorated behind me while I do my Christmas advent calendar videos, but I might need to move where I sit for my weekly lives because it's a bit soon for Christmas, I've been told, so I need to stop mentioning the C word. But we're very excited about Christmas. So yeah, that's it for today. Really talking about emotions. I wanted to share this with you because I absolutely love it. Yeah, obviously talking about emotions for the babies as well, getting them into the concept of the happy and sad, different faces, side to sides, so they can see you at different angles. So if you do give it a go, please do let me know how you get on. As I said, I was umming and ahhing between activities today, but I thought this was a really nice one, and obviously I had a goodie that I wanted to use, so I thought there's no better place to share it than on our live this morning. So I'm glad I've managed to use those, and we'll probably have a play with them later on as well. So yeah, really nice story. It does also on the back explain all the different expressions as well, so obviously that's quite nice for the little ones, and again they can match them up like that. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. A nice easy one. Even with the older ones, you can just talk about happy faces, sad faces, do a smile at them. Oh, how's mummy feeling today? Oh, we're happy. Oh, we're sad. Yeah, that's it for today really. I will pop another activity on stories to do with Elma, the E for Elma, just because I did have it just in case, because I couldn't decide what to do. But it's quite a nice one, and I think little ones will enjoy it as well. So I will pop it on stories a bit later on. I've got a few errands to run now, so it'll be later on in the afternoon. And yeah, I will see you all soon. I hope that was useful. If you do join in with any of our activities, even the ones from the past week, please do share them with me. And I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care, have a nice day. Bye.